Shalom, it's your brother Kasha Kwala coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. All right. Title this, I don't know the title, but all I'm going to say is just keep pushing towards getting onto a chariot. Keep pushing to get onto a chariot. Keep separating yourself and become more holy and sanctified to solidify you a part of that 1%. I just want to start it off like that. Okay? So I'm going to read Proverbs 11:4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Exactly. It don't matter about carnal gains. Doesn't matter about money. Doesn't matter about a car. Doesn't matter about a house. Doesn't matter about an apartment. Doesn't matter about a woman you may have lost, a woman you may have. All right? It don't matter about any of that. What matters is that you strive for the righteousness and the perfection of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You understand what Yahushai said to us in Matthew the 5th chapter, where he says, be perfect as my Father in heaven is perfect. Strive for the mastery. Okay? Strive to get your ticket or your chair into a chariot. All right? There's coming destruction. There's coming destruction to this place. And you don't want to be caught out there because you weren't striving for righteousness. All right? So it says, verse 5, it says, the righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way. Correct. And if you write the righteousness of the perfect, like I said earlier, you strive for the perfection. What's that? Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, the 17th chapter, tells you to turn from that and offend less. All right? You got to keep perfecting yourself each and every day. Every time you wake up, that's another chance to better yourself as a man, as an individual, to perfect your righteousness, to become more blameless in the sight of the Lord, to become a part of that Revelation 14:4. All right? So it says again, verse 5, the righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. Exactly. And how you fall by your own wickedness? By giving into the carnal side of your, giving into the carnal side, period. All right? Giving into your flesh. Giving in, letting your feelings take over you. Instead of dealing with the facts of the matter. It is what it is and it is what it isn't. It doesn't matter how you feel. This is what's going to happen, and it doesn't matter how you want it to happen. It's already been written. All right? So it says, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. Exactly. Carnality is enmity to the Most High, like it speaks of in Romans the 8th chapter. All right? Those who mind the things of the flesh, those who, mind the things of the flesh, and the spirit, the things of the spirit. Verse 6, it says, the righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. Exactly. It says the righteousness of the upright. Now we understand too, according to the scripts, that it says our righteousness is as filthy rags, which we understand that. We die daily, like the scripts say, and we fall short of the glory, like the scripts say. But doesn't mean we put forth the effort. It doesn't mean we stop putting forth the effort. You continue to show yourself. And you continue to prove yourself. It's in you. It's in you. And the Lord is expecting you to try. All right? We don't know if we're a part of that number. We don't know. The Lord has everybody. All the elect 144, he has predestinated and calculated to be, or get the salvation, So you have to prove yourself that you are part of that number. Just fucking try. All right? It says, verse 6, the righteousness The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. All right, let's skip down to verse 8. The righteous is delivered out of trouble. Exactly. The righteous is delivered out of trouble. Because the Lord, he like it says in Romans 2:6, he gives a reward, or according to your deeds. And one of the deeds is actually trying and putting forth an effort to become part of the elect. That's a deed. You push the word, you go out into the highways and byways, rain, sleet, snow, hell, all right, hot as hell. You do your videos and do your lessons. You keep the laws as best as you can. You live a simple life. And you be a good bro. These are deeds that the Lord looks at that can deliver you out of the time of trouble. All right? So it says the righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked cometh in his stead. All right? Verse 10, it says, when it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth. And when the wicked perish, there is shouting. Shouting isn't like, yeah, excited, ecstatic. All right? And when the righteous, like it says in Proverbs 29, when the righteous are in rulership, the people rejoice. It's the same thing. When everything goes well with the righteous, the city's going to rejoice. And at the end of the day, King David, or the house of David, is going to rejoice again, man. Okay? The house of David is going to rejoice again. So, keep your head up in this thing, man. You may be going through your situations and your tribulations, your chastisement from the Lord. On my last video, I went through the word chastisement. It means to train a child. He's just preparing you and training you. The word prepare goes back to the word trim. When you read the parable of the lamps, they trimmed the lamps. They prepared themselves. Okay? It's the same thing in this nature, except you have to, the way you prepare yourself and trim is exercising the righteousness. And the Lord gave you the blueprint to exercise that. He's the ultimate architect. Riches ain't going to get you nowhere in that day. Living a comfortable life ain't going to get you nowhere in that day. All right? I'd rather go through some ups and downs, maybe lose a job or get a flat tire, get sick, sprain an ankle, hurt yourself, stub your toe, stub your big toe, your pinky toe, goddamn, hurt your hand, lose a certain way of living or a certain lifestyle that you may had and get brought down to it. I'd rather go through that than what these people about to get when Jacob's trouble hit. I'd rather go and catch my hell now than catch it in Jacob's trouble. You see? Forget those things that are in the past. Forget the carnality that you have in front of you right now. Forget the flesh. It's not going to profit you in the day of wrath, but exercise the righteousness that the Lord has installed in you. It was already in you. He just educated it. He brought it out of you. Now continue to exercise that and practice so you can store up faith treasures or money in your spiritual bank account so it would suffice. It would be sufficient enough for when you hit the day of trouble, because you're going to be spending that spiritual bank account, them spiritual coins, once all hell breaks loose. You see? So I just wanted to come with a quick lesson and just maybe uplift the brother or whatnot, Lord willing, it was edifying. Lord willing, it was encouraging. But hey, keep your head up. Try to be as righteous as you can, but not righteous over much, like the scripts say. But try to lead a simple life, man. Do what you're supposed to do. The Lord will take care of you. Continue in the faith. Keep pushing and keep fighting, Akim. Shalom.